Thinking?
Yep.
Thinking.
All right, you want?
Yay! Hello everybody, welcome to our Monday night chat. My name is Lisa Robertson. This is my Facebook page, which, makes sense. Actually, if somebody else were here, it wouldn't make any sense at all, but here you go. So, we have so many beautiful things for you tonight. David Markstein, yes, he's beautiful. He's going to be joining us later. he went down and grabbed something. We have to tell David he looks pretty a lot because, that just makes him feel better.
Yes.
Right, David?
I'm a little insecure.
I want you to feel pretty.
Compared to everyone in the office.
I feel pretty.
I need my due time.
Oh, so pretty. I know. We have beautiful, beautiful ideas for you this evening. David is going to be joining me for a lot of our chat, as he usually does on Monday nights, because, of course, he is someone who knows more about jewelry than pretty much anybody else in the business. But one of the things that we love to do is to give something away on Monday nights. Now, the way that this works is, toward the end of the chat, we choose a comment at random. And then we are going to do it differently tonight because whoever posted that comment is going to win what we're going to give away tonight. And I have somebody here to tell you what that's going to be in a minute. But somebody's going to be here in a minute to tell you what we're going to give away. We're choosing a comment, not a person. So the more times you comment, the better chance you have of winning. And then at the end, we're going to have somebody else come on and announce who won. So if you want to know if you won, stick around for the end of the chat. Okay, Ailey, come on out. This is one of the reasons I felt better just wearing a shoe tonight.
Hello.
Ailey's taller than me. I know, isn't she adorable? Stop. Ailey's been working with us for a while, and I have to say she is not just actually really pretty. No, she's super smart. She's been working with David. She's learning the jewelry business, and I have to say I cannot think of a more fun business to go into.
It's nothing better.
I know.
Sparkles all day long.
It's and of course, more importantly, you get to work with David. But first of all, let's talk about the most important thing is I think that you need to say hi to some people.
Oh my God, how could I forget? I have to say hi to my dad, my boyfriend's dad. All of them were very mad at me.
Very big trouble.
I was thinking about
your boyfriend.
Oh, and my boyfriend. I guess so. Hey, Harry.
So the other time, Ailey came on and she was talking about what we're going to give away. And she, of course, said hi to her mom.
Of course.
And Harry's mom.
All the ladies.
And then she got home and the guys were going, what's up with, what are we, chopped liver?
Right. Who would have thought that the men would be the ones that were most offended?
I love that. So what are we giving away tonight, Ailey?
We have this hat. This color.
Okay,
Stop.
so this is a brand new color in this baseball cap that everyone, we cannot even keep these in. And this is a touch of couture, meaning that this on the front is actually a piece of a genuine Louis Vuitton couture bag. These are done by a young woman who had this idea. She's built an amazing business. She buys actual Louis Vuitton bags. And she, it's all legal. She has all the paperwork, everything. And she takes pieces and puts them on very specifically in specific ways and specific pieces, different articles like the baseball caps and the totes and things like that. We cannot keep any of these in stock. They are unbelievably popular. And this pink is brand new. And I think it is the cutest color ever. So someone is going to win this touch of couture
Coming away.
baseball cap. There you go. Thanks, Ailey.
Perfect.
Ailey, by the way, is on Facebook tonight. So when you see somebody answering your questions, that's going to be Ailey. And then we have somebody else coming on at the end of the chat to announce who won. Yay! So much fun. I know. And then, by the way, Kate and I got to do a field trip today with friends. It's been such a good day. It's been such a great day. All right, so let me help you. David, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Kate. Let's go forward a little bit to make it easier for Sam. Look at you, look so nice.
I got the memo.
You look
Very
very nice.
Aww.
Wait, who makes the jacket? That's very nice. Oh! Tell her she wins, Bob. Huh? Who has good taste? Who spotted it from a mile away? I say two words and then ta-da. I'm head to toe in Prada. That's who made the jacket. Because David is a gentleman who's very smart, and he believes in investing in a few good pieces that you always wear.
Which is why this is 10 years old.
But it's a beautiful jacket.
It held up.
But those are the pieces worth
Yep.
investing in. Am I right?
Yep.
like a great piece of jewelry. David Mark's Teeth, that's so funny, has been in the jewelry industry. I gotta do some psychic evaluation on that.
Size.
David's been in the jewelry industry for over 20 years, and he and I worked together for years on QVC, and really worked especially with the Italian jewelry business, building that business. We had such a great time doing that, and he's been a huge part of our business here ever since he joined the team, which was really very early on.
Yeah.
So
it's been fun, and
he's
do.
just expanded what we do. Because when David came on board, for the most part, we were doing most of all of our jewelry was from Italy, and we love the Italians. We do a lot of Italian jewelry. Nobody does it better. But David has really expanded our sources. So, I mean, he is finding the absolute best sources from all over the world to bring us these beautiful, beautiful pieces of jewelry.
Trying to keep it exciting, and hopefully you agree.
Definitely. Okay. So, by the way, did you find the one thing you were looking for before?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's this right here.
Oh,
that
these!
That is still going on.
Okay.
We launched it yesterday, so it's going to go in on Wednesday.
Yeah, these earrings are beautiful. These are Italian.
Yeah.
These are going to be one of our advanced orders, and I love the fact that even though we're a small company, and most of the people who work in our company are here tonight to give you an idea when I say small company, but these are beautiful. This is an advanced order, and even though we're a small company, we can do advanced orders because we have long-standing relationships with these fabulous factories from Italy.
Yes.
They trust us, they know us, they will do these things for us. I love this pair of earrings. It really almost looks more like a type, like a font in a zero. So it's a little wider on the sides, and it's curvy, and it's beautiful, and you can see how beautiful it is all the way around. And this is an earring we have in 3 different sizes. It's going to be made for you, and only the Italians, I have to say, could make an earring like that and make it this comfortable.
Absolutely, it is actually very comfortable, because you would think it'd be very heavy, and it's not. But the shape is beautiful. I love what the Italians do with this earring. They make it very organic, and Lisa described it as almost a zero, because it's puffier on the sides, and on the bottom and the top it's thinner. So it makes it very fresh, updated, upscale. And if you saw this before, you did, because it sold out so quickly that I went back and talked to our Italian friends, and they were willing to do an advance order for us. So I'm very happy we could do this. You know, sometimes they're so busy they can't do it, and a lot of you don't hear about the ones where I said no, but you hear about the ones where we don't tell you about those. But this time they said yes to this, and I'm so happy, because I think it's a beautiful earring, great in your overall mix. If you are looking for a bold pair of earrings, a statement piece, something that is
There's
just
something about them, I have to say. You know, it's a hoop, but it's not too much. I've been watching the 70s show, recently, and it's a pair of earrings that I have to say, I mean, it would have been in style in the 70s, it would have been in style in the 80s, it would have been like, these are always, somehow they're this chameleon look, but they're still so unusual, and I'm not really sure how they do that, but that's what the Italians do. That's what the Italians have an eye for, are pieces that are status and timeless, but somehow always look fresh and new. I don't know how they do that, but maybe it's just part of being Italian.
You had these on the last time we presented them, and they look so wonderful. They look so,
it's
a wonderful statement. Just like you had one earring on, I just remember the comments from people out there were saying, wow, they look great on you. And
that was David's subtle hint.
That was my hint, put them on.
Very good.
Because I think nothing looks better than when they're on, and you can see what they look like, scale, the size, and they're forward facing, and you get to see that big amount of color on the ear, and they're just fun. They're just like the type of things that you don't have to worry that you are going out.
They're fabulous.
Anytime you can wear these.
I love them because they're very confident. You know, when you wear a pair of earrings like this, it's a very confident look, but it doesn't look like you're trying too hard. And I have to say, there's a lot of looks out there that right now, to me, everyone's different, so to each his own, to me are just trying way too hard. I don't want to look that desperate to fit in. I just want to look like I have the confidence to express myself and have things that are cool and a little different and really, really beautiful. And I think these earrings are perfect. So I would love them dressed up. I would love them with a leather jacket. I would love them with the cute little white blouse and jeans. These are going to be beautiful with the summer dress and maxi dress in July. They're going to be gorgeous with the beautiful sweater and leggings and boots right now. There's just no wrong way to wear them. And they're beautiful in every color. So if you got them last time and you find that you're wearing them as much as I believe you are because they're so gorgeous, it's probably a good time to come back and get another color so that, you can wear them with more than just the one color that you have. So I'm just going to leave these on for a bit because I love them. So these are right now available as an advance order, but they go away on Wednesday.
They go away Wednesday. We just launched them yesterday, so I wanted to leave them up a little bit more time.
Gorgeous.
So,
all right, I'm going to put those right back here. Awesome. What would you like to talk about next?
Let's go right here to here. Well, should we talk about what's happening later in the week? Or do you want to...
Okay, so later in the week, what's going to happen, speaking of Italian, so normally the Vicenza jewelry shows are in January and then usually like May. But this
September.
Year in January, what happened was they were, it was delayed because of the pandemic going on. So this next weekend is when the Vicenza show that would normally happen in January is finally happening.
Yes.
So we are going to have some beautiful advance orders for you. Our partners are in Italy. We're doing Zoom meetings with them virtually for the Italian show. And we have already been working with the factories closely back and forth to find beautiful things for you. So the things that we would normally be going to the show to see, they've already been showing us, and we're waiting on some of the samples. We don't even have some of the samples yet. That's how new and fresh they are, but we're going to be showing you some beautiful advance orders over this next weekend. Gorgeous pieces.
We're able to pull out some favors, and just I think the mix that we have of the advance orders coming up are just amazing. They scream in Italy. It's what we always are looking for with the newest, hottest things in Italian jewelry, and this is what you're going to see.
So this weekend, what you're going to find are some beautiful pieces that have been designed or are going to be made just for you. One of them is this necklace that is absolutely astounding. It's really combining one of the most popular status links. They call it a marine link.
Yes.
It's also called another name after one of the most famous Italian couture houses.
Yes.
Starts with a G.
Yep.
It takes that and a paperclip link and puts them together with the round links in between.
Yep.
So it's this beautiful status couture feel in the necklace, and we're going to have it in your choice of all white, all yellow, all rose, or two-tone. How gorgeous is this necklace?
And you'll see when you, if you get closer, how that link is connected. It really is complicated, so much labor. They were explaining to me they didn't think they could do it because you have to take that oval link and you have to solder in, you have to create a bar and then connect it, which is a very difficult process to make it seamless so you don't see like where it's even connected. And it's just beautiful because it has that very high-end status design. I mean, I can't express enough how many weeks in a row we keep talking about the status looks and status trends. I think it's really important because it's what's happening out there, and I don't see a lot of retailers doing it very well. I'm not criticizing other retailers. It's just that they probably haven't caught on quite yet, and they will. But I think right now we're going after this in a big way because it's what we're seeing out in the magazines. I'm talking not just magazines, very high-end magazines. That the highest, because that's what happens with trends. Trends start from very high up, and everyone has their interpretation of those trends. We're talking about the very high-end designer houses, and so this is why we interpret things like this in our own way. But it's that look of what you would expect to find in 18-karat gold, diamonds, whatever it is. So
this is the two-tone. So the large oval link is in yellow, and then the round links in between are white. Beautiful, just beautiful. This is so elegant. And again, it's the kind of necklace that you just put this on with a simple white cotton button-down and jeans, and you look so chic.
Yeah.
You know, you put it on with a simple sweater, you look so chic. You put it on with a beautiful blouse and a skirt when you go to the office, and you look like you run the place. I mean, these are the kinds of things that couture houses are built on. They're not doing crazy one-off things. They're doing iconic that then they're known for, that are signature, that are, you look at it, you go, that's, and you fill in the blank. That's this look. It looks like it should be Madison Avenue.
It does.
Boca Raton, of course, you know, Rodeo Drive. But
and we mention those places a lot because it's really what is the influence of these pieces of jewelry. It really is where you'd find.
I have to say Las Vegas because every 5 steps they have the same couture store again.
Again and again.
Isn't that amazing?
No matter which hotel you're in.
I know, it's the same. All the big couture stores are in every hotel. I don't know how they do that. But this is that look. and it's absolutely beautiful,
Yep.
and it's so gorgeous, and it's going to be made just for you.
Yep.
This is a brand new style. This is a brand new look. This is a brand new idea. This is going to be made just for you. This is going to be one of the things we're offering as an advance order during the Vicenza show this weekend.
Yep.
So excited. And then we have a beautiful, beautiful matching earring. And this earring is going to be this really, really simple, elegant, beautiful, longer look. Again, kind of
Really-
a cross between a hoop and a paperclip
Yeah,
link.
it is, and that's exactly what they've tried to do here. So they mimicked those elongated bar links in the necklace and did this in a very lightweight hoop. And I think it really is. It speaks. To me, it's a wonderful interpretation of this necklace into the earring because it has all of that look. Elongation, I've always said it, in earrings accentuates a woman's facial features. I think it's always beautiful when you look at these because if you have a rounder face, it actually draws down, which Lisa probably explained better as a woman. But I do feel like I've always gravitated towards longer earrings like that
Yeah,
when
really
I
beautiful.
purchase them.
So this is going to be your choice of rose, white, or yellow. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll put those down.
Yep.
So these are coming up this
Yep.
weekend. We also have a few other things coming up this weekend. Get those out of your way?
Yeah, I want to get this so
that
I
are.
can concentrate.
Oh, here you go. This is a fabulous idea. Now, this is actually going to be something I haven't seen in a long time, and I love it. This is a reversible Omega. So right now, the Omega is the hottest look.
Yeah.
It is everywhere. And if you're saying, should I get a yellow or a white? This is both. One of the things I will caution you about is that you cannot wear it on the yellow side and flip it to the white.
Yeah.
You have to take it off and turn it over.
Yes.
The clasp will be in your right hand for one color,
Yep.
your left hand for the other
Very good
color.
point.
I tell you that because otherwise you're going to try to flip it and it's not going to work. You can't just
Yeah.
turn it this way. You have
Yeah.
to turn it over, and then it's going to lay perfectly in both colors. Just lay it opposite. Isn't that gorgeous?
And we only have this color here right now, but stay tuned because they're so last minute, this idea,
Mm-hmm.
that they're going to get us multiple colors. So you'll be seeing the white on one side, black on the other side, the yellow on one
Oh,
side,
gorgeous.
black. All these different color combinations are going to be so much fun. But this really is two looks in one. And I
Mm-hmm.
love that because depending on your outfit, you might want to wear yellow one day, might want to wear white one day. To me, it's one of the most beautiful ideas that the Italians do because in order to do this, you have to take the traditional Omega, which is domed on one side, and on the other side, it would be, how would you describe it? Like it's domed, but then you
Concave
can't...
on one
Concave.
side.
Yeah, so this they puff it on both sides so that you can do this design on both. And look how, I'm sorry, I'm going to take one off, Sam. I want to show you, this is what Omegas are doing today. Can you kind of see how that
They're
is
very
just
flexible.
very
They just
fluid,
lay
flexible.
beautifully.
And you would not be able to do this and do a reversible Omega if you didn't have this technology. Be very clear on that because there's a lot of Omegas out there that are very stiff. You cannot do this. They wear like collars, and that's not what we wanted. We want something that is contour to the neckline, and that's what you always want.
Beautiful, beautiful. So this is literally going to be yellow on one side, and then you turn it over, and it's white on the other. How amazing. Now, we're going to have more colors for you, as David was saying. We're waiting on more samples
Yep.
from Italy. One of the things we're waiting on this week, we're waiting on a few things this week. So
Yep.
we're not going to be able to really show you everything
Everything.
coming up this weekend because we're still waiting on samples. But I love this idea. It is 2 times the Omega look for one price, made for you. You get to choose the colors. Absolutely gorgeous. That is coming up and amazing. Also, coming up this weekend, this is something that, again, we don't even have all the samples of yet. This is the bar bracelet. Now, this is an iconic design, and it is a design that we have done before and loved, and the factory refused to do it for us again. They've refused for a number of years.
Yes.
This is a bar bracelet that's done a little bit differently. Typically, this end comes off, this screw goes all the way through, and then you screw the end on. But that means this is really easy to lose. So what we did was we put all this together into one piece, and it actually unscrews from the inside. Now this can be all one color, this can be all 2 colors, and if it's 2 colors, and one of the things that's interesting, do you see how I just approached it from a different, the way these threads work, sometimes if you start it and it doesn't thread all the way through, stop it, twist it a little bit and start again. It has to
Yeah.
catch the threads at exactly the
Yeah.
right place. So it's not complicated, but sometimes you just gotta change the, like where you're starting, and then it'll go fine. You can have all one color, or you can have a combination of colors, but these are so beautiful. These are so iconic.
So
it took us
iconic.
forever, literally been working for years to get them to do these for us again, and they kept saying no. But we finally found, they finally said, I think we found a way to fix
Yeah.
what was, making it a little more difficult. And so this is coming up this weekend. This is actually a sample from our original.
Yeah.
This is one of my personal samples from when we did this originally.
She pulled out thank you have one because they're all coming and I want to have one to show you, and she found one, so that's great.
So this is going to be coming up, and the factory has really done a lot of work to make sure that it is as easy and precise as possible, and we're so excited. We're going to have different color combinations. This is coming up this weekend from Italy.
And I would say that I'd be a dog with a bone. I don't give up, and so I've been wanting this for so long, and they are so sick of me saying it, like, why can't we have it, why can't we have it? And they've been working really hard with the factory, and the factory doesn't want to make this, but they're going to do this for us. Again, it's one of those things where, I pushed, and I'm so excited that they're able to bring this, because it's the original Italian bar bracelet. Now, we've done interpretations of this, and they've been all successful. Really, they have been, but there's nothing like the original that we're bringing back now. I really feel that screw that just goes in place. It's very much like another bracelet that has a screw on it, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So
that is from High-End Couture. Okay, so this is going to be coming up in different colors. That's going to be coming up this weekend as well. So many beautiful, beautiful things coming up this weekend when it comes to the Vicenza Jewelry Show. Now, we also have a beautiful ring coming up this week. And speaking of status, to me, this is definitely a status look. It's very, very high end, has a little bit of stonework to it. It's a band, and that goes all the way around, and it just is a timeless, gorgeous look.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite rings that we've introduced, all the rings that we've introduced in this company, and I'll tell you why. It has that panther design to it, with the regular panther design that you would see in a bracelet or something. The touch of stonework in there, the quality of this ring, the weight. It's got some nice substantial weight. I love the width of it, because that's what's happening in the world of rings. You have these very much wider rings, or you have these stacked rings, but this one is a standalone ring. I wouldn't say you could try, but I think it's a ring that really tells a story on its own, and it is, again, very status driven. This is a status look that you would find again in one of the very high-end couture shops here or in Italy, but I think this is just a beautiful, beautiful, clean look.
I love this one. Really elegant, really status, very couture, absolutely beautiful. So wear it with your most expensive piece, or it makes everything look like your most expensive piece. And this is coming up this week, and I think it is absolutely, absolutely beautiful.
I think you should keep that on.
Okay. Not a hard sell. Not a hard sell.
So this is what we started with earlier today.
Yes. So at noon today, we started with this beautiful pair of earrings and this fabulous, fabulous ring. So this is a ring that is done in diamonds, and we did it originally, we did it one time, and it was gone in a heartbeat. So this is actual diamonds that are done by a factory that we love. It's a factory where every single step is done by hand, and they've just recently started doing some styles in diamonds, although their styles have always looked like diamonds, but this is actually in diamonds, which is a huge trend. And then the black with the black rhodium with the yellow, which is
and that's what this designer, the designer we know and love, always is trying to design her jewelry with black involved, because black is such an important part of what's happening in the world of jewelry. This has 1 1/3 carats of diamonds in it, rose cut diamonds, and it just has a wonderful look. I feel it has almost like a Byzantine, would you say? What kind of look do you describe this in history? Like, what period of history would you say?
I know, I'm looking at it, and it's kind of the,
it just,
like a Knights Templar period.
Yeah. It just has a very unique look to it. I feel it has a designer appeal to it. And we presented this once before, and again, it sold out. This was a while back. It took us this long to get this back. And I'm excited that this is something you could buy immediately. But it's just a beautiful look.
Gorgeous.
Just so excited we got it.
Over a carat in diamonds. Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
Over a carat in diamonds, actual diamonds, natural diamonds. That ring just started at noon today. It's been very, very popular, and that one is available right now, and it is gorgeous. I love that there's a little bit of black in with the yellow, because that is one of the most important looks when it comes to jewelry today. Now, speaking of different colors, these little earrings are perfect. These are the perfect little earring that you can wear all the time. We have it in yellow, we have it in white, we have it in rose, we have it in black. It's this perfect little huggy hoop right up on the ear. You can see that hinge on the bottom, super clean, super comfortable. The stonework on that is perfect. It's again done by the factory, where everything is done by hand. And so they have this this way of doing these stones, and they're so precision. They're
Yep.
so gorgeous.
And they really went after the huggy hoop in a much bigger way. Not only because they love the look, but they were no brainer to put on. You wear. If you have masks, they don't get in the way. Whatever you're doing, it's a great look, and I think this is an everybody look. I don't think that this is something that you can say, okay, I can't wear this anytime. This is a great gift. I think as you're starting to get warmer now, graduations are coming up, Easter, whatever the occasion is. There's so many great looks for these earrings to wear,
Yeah.
but there's those go-to earrings you're going to put on every morning.
I mean,
not think about and
literally, you could leave them on when you go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not too much.
Yep.
They're just perfect. And you know what? If you had this pair of earrings and diamonds, that's what you would do.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what you should do with these.
Yep.
Wear them exactly as you would wear them if they were in actual diamonds, because they look for the world like they are, and you're the only one who's going to know they're not. So, love those earrings. Those are beautiful. Really, really classic. So those started at noon today. Very, very popular. The diamond ring started at noon today. Very, very popular. Then this beautiful pair of earrings. I love that we are showing you all kinds of different looks and different styles. These are going to be a beautiful, beautiful long earring that just, like, this is something you can wear, but it's a wow.
Yeah, this is something I love because we just presented with you this everyday look, and I don't think this is something that you really have to, oh my God, I can never wear that. It's just a very different look where you have these elongated bars, and then you have those stones that are attached, alternating, almost like they stagger up and down that earring, that bar, and there are different bars, so there's a lot of movement in these when you wear these, and the stones sparkle. And I love the way their bezels set. They actually have a kind of a coin edge bezel to them, and they're just so beautiful, and the sparkle is amazing, Lisa.
Gorgeous. So the stones are the right size, the texture is beautiful, they have just enough movement in them, they're very comfortable. You know, these are really a beautiful pair of earrings when you want something that's going to be a little extra special, but again, not too much.
Yep.
So all three colors, rose, white, and yellow, beautifully, beautifully done. And I love having something that has a little more sparkle, a little more movement, but it's not a big chandelier where you're going, oh, wonder when the next black tie event is, because no one's going to black tie events.
And this is what designers do. They could have just started with this here on top, but they did one next to it. And why did they do that? Because they wanted that design to continue, and it's very unique. It almost looks like two different holes you would have pierced for that, but it's really just one. But I love where they started that design, the staggering effect that goes down. It's something different.
Gorgeous. So those earrings are also coming up this week. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect when you want to have something that's going to be a little bit more, sparkly.
Yep.
We love sparkly. All right. David is going to thank you, Kate. Kate's helping him on that one. I want to remind you that we're giving away that baseball cap with that actual couture piece on the front, which is very, very cool. We're going to choose a comment at random, and someone's going to come on at the end of the chat and announce who won the hat. All right, very exciting. So we have, you were seeing some beautiful jewelry. We have absolutely gorgeous jewelry. We also have amazing fashion that we offer. We do some beautiful, beautiful fashion. One of the things, okay. So this blouse I absolutely, absolutely love. And I love it because it's just a simple, beautiful button-down blouse with a gorgeous full kind of sleeve, a simple pocket, a simple collar, but it's that really sophisticated color that is so beautiful. So anything you wear with this looks absolutely stunning. It's this hint of gold, kind of tan, really chic, really sophisticated, absolutely gorgeous, tucked in or left out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Classic, beautiful, always gonna love it. Love that blouse. That one actually you can get right now. Oh, how cool is this? So this is actually going to be Haircalf in Camo. Now this is one of the coolest bags I've ever seen. It's a beautiful tote. It has, of course, this beautiful Haircalf camo all the way around the body. Love that. And then the beautiful stripe and the fuchsia and the orange. Very couture, very, very Madison Avenue and its influence. Really, really fun. I love the fact that it's plenty of room to put over your shoulder. If you want to put it over your shoulder, or just to carry over your arm. Now this can be an everyday bag, this can be a bag you throw a change of clothes in, this can be a bag for anything extra anytime. If you need to carry your laptop, so some business things along with your things, That's another great use for this bag. It used to be that people would carry an attaché case. Now I think we carry more totes. You know, just put the laptop in there, put your paperwork in there. So that's another great use for it. But I love this tote. It is super fun. I think the bright colors with the camo and the texture, so rich, so beautiful, so designer. Love that bag. That is gorgeous. And that one I think you can get right now as well. Oh, speaking of camouflage, how fun is this? This is a beautiful camouflage tee, and it's going to be a little more fitted through the bust, and then it has the asymmetrical hem that comes down into a point on both sides in the front, and it's going to be more straight across the back. So this is going to be your classic olive green camo. It's a low contrast camo, which I think is really, really cool. It's not going to be too much. Super cool. So now you just throw on a t-shirt, but there's so much more to it. It doesn't look like your basic boring t-shirt. Love that. So that's also something you can get right now. And who doesn't love to layer with a fabulous little cargo coat? So this one is done in olive. I love the coat. It's straight down. It does have a drawstring here if you want to go ahead and do that. And you have, of course, the little bit of detail here, the patch pockets at the top, the flat pockets at the top, the flat pockets here, the kind of shell look or the horn look in the buttons, as well as the zip. And then it's just a simple, gorgeous, beautiful layering piece. This is what you love to throw on, right? It's still a little cool some days. You want to throw something on, you just want a great little layering piece. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. It's one of those pieces that, again, never looks like you're trying too hard. Super cute. That's coming up, and I love it. I think you can get that right now. Oh, this is one of our longer cardigans everybody is crazy about. We're calling this teal, but I have to say I think it's a little more green than teal.
It is.
It's a really, really beautiful blue hint to the green, but I do think it's definitely green. And it has beautiful rust and gold and navy and ivory. Isn't that stunning? And this pattern goes all over the sweater, goes into the fringe right down here at the bottom. How gorgeous is that? This is that long sweater that you love. It's not too long, just to let you know. It's going to be just about right above the knee where the sweater ends, so the fringe is kind of over the knee, which I think makes it a really, really perfect length. It's not going to be too short if you're tall, and it's not going to be too long if you're petite. So it's that kind of perfect in between. And this color is so flattering, so many beautiful colors to play off of. These are the kinds of cardigans that you just throw on and you automatically look finished. Don't even have to do anything else. Super flattering, super pretty. Love. Isn't that gorgeous? So that one was also one that started today. We have so many great pieces of fashion, I have to say. So we were just talking about camo and cool and sophisticated and olive, but then look at this sweater. Isn't this fun? Beautiful, soft pink with the white stars and the V-neck. It's super soft. It's that kind of popcorn chenille feel. Love that. It's a little bit longer. Love that. You just throw this on and it's adorable. You know, one of the things that's fabulous about this is that you can wear this right now with your jeans, but you can wear this with white jeans when it gets warmer, and it's going to be so cute. So don't think it's only to wear right now. You're gonna love this all through spring. It is fabulous. Loving that. Oh, this is the cutest little hoodie. So this is a little two-tone hoodie in the mocha. So, you know, you need those pieces when you want to just be super comfy, casual, and pulled together. The drawstring, cute design, a little bit shorter in front than it is in the back. It is, of course, a hoodie. This is what you throw on when you need to run out and run some errands. You can put this on over your exercise clothes on your way to the gym, however you want to wear it. This one is super cute. Love the colors, super soft. Great, it's so soft, by the way. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't be surprised if you wear this like pajamas. That's how soft it is. Loving that. Really, really cute. Adorable. Then, oh my gosh, these pants. So this is a really cute pair of olive pants, and these are going to go probably up to, I would say, a size 10, just to let you know. It's one size because you can wear them baggy if you're smaller, or you can wear them probably up to a 10. It's a cool distressed olive look. It does have a drawstring in the top, but it also has elastic, so don't panic. You have the pockets here with a little bit of animal print in the background, a little bit of copy here, a little bit of zipper with the animal print. You have the real pockets in the back. Super cute. These are adorable. I think you're going to love them, and they really are cute, up to about a size 10. I was wearing them, and I do not like my legs, and I have cellulite for days, and they were super cute. I'm sorry, was that too much? Sharing too much? Then this sweater, how cute. Now this is actually more of a t-shirt. It's a good weight on the t-shirt. It has a softened v-neck. It has the really, really cute double star in that. Look how cute this is. Now you can really dress this up with a pair of black pants, like those black leather looking jeans that we have recently. It'd be super cute with this, and a boot if you want to make it look a little more chic. This would also be great if you want to put almost like a little white blouse under it and layer with your black pants to look super cute, or just wear it as is. Wear it with your white jeans in July. It's adorable. It's a really, really cute, great weight t-shirt, and it has the 2 stars. Loving that. This is a piece that's made in Italy, and our pieces made in Italy have been super, super popular. Now this is a really cute pair of jeans that I would suggest probably up to a size 6, just to let you know. This is going to be blush, and it has this rip design with the sequins right here. It has a little sequin patch here, a little lace patch here, rolls up at the bottom, has of course the drawstring as well as a little bit of elastic, and the pockets on the front and the pockets on the back. This is going to be more of a distressed look, an age look, a blush kind of design. Super, super cute, casual, super comfy. I would say about up to a size 6 on that. So those are also available. So we have a lot of great fashion. So much, and that's not even half of it, by the way. But we also have some beautiful home, and I wanted to start out with this boutique because this is purples and blues together that I think is so beautiful, right? One of the things that you know we love, and one of the reasons we love it is that you love it too, is blue and white. The blue and white is a really fresh way to add color, but it's just not, let me see if I can just bring this around a little bit so you can see it a little more straight on. It's dicey, but it worked. Really, Kate was sweating over there. Gotta tell you. So, number one, look at the colors. The purple tulips, how stunning are these? Don't these just jump out at you? And look how beautiful the purple is with deep blue. I think sometimes we forget how gorgeous blue and purple are together. So these tulips coming up this week, love those. This beautiful little brown vase with the rolled shoulders. Isn't that the sweetest? That reminds me of the styles that you see in Italy when it comes to the ceramics. Really, really gorgeous. This beautiful, beautiful lavender in the pot. Wait for it. I love this. Look how great this is in the pot. How fabulous for a windowsill, a kitchen island. You can position it a little bit if you want. Make it a little more full. How beautiful is that? Isn't that stunning? A beautiful lavender in the pot, ready to go. No muss, no fuss, don't have to do anything. You get out of the box, you put it somewhere, and it looks good. And it stays good. You don't have to worry about that, which I like because I tend to forget to water things, so that's probably, not good to depend on me. We also have this beautiful set of candlesticks back here. These are beautiful and elegant. I love these. These would go with so many different styles of decorating. They're really, really pretty. Hold on, there you go. We also have these beautiful alliums. I'm gonna have to step right back here, hold on. These beautiful allium. This is gonna be a set of 3, but each one of these 3 has a lot of flowers on one. So definitely take a look at the pictures. I love these, they're beautiful with your other flowers, with your roses, with your tulips. So many different types of flowers, gorgeous on their own. Love the texture, love the color. Then we have this beautiful vase. This is substantial. Do not drop this on your toe. Your toe will not make it. This is a beautiful, important, substantial, gorgeous glass vase. It's that, wow. Everyone should have a few of these vases. These important vases that when someone is kind enough to bring you flowers, or if you're like me, I just see the lilies at the grocery store and sometimes they're so good and they're so affordable, I gotta bring them home.
There you go. Me too.
You have a beautiful vase for it. This is really important to have 1 or 2 good vases. This is a great vase. It's beautiful. This is important. This is coming up this week as well. Then we have, wait for it, this beautiful grand spice jar. This is dark blue and white, but I love how the background is dark blue and the relief is white. How unusual is that? So you can open it and use it as a large vase or leave the lid on it, and it's beautiful. If I drop one of these, you're gonna get a lot of comments, Aileen. You want to spice things up over there? Wait till I drop something.
Oh dear.
Whew, it's very hit or miss. Then we have beautiful picture frames. So this is white bamboo picture frames. You're gonna get 1 of each. I love these. Now they're beautiful with the blue. Obviously, put your own pictures of them and they're gonna be gorgeous that way too. if I take these picture frames away, and picture frames are important because they allow you to decorate with your memories and the people that you love, and I love that. Then we have this beautiful grand Mercury glass set. So this is going to be a large canister style with the lid. You're going to get both of these. This one comes with a lid as well, but we took the lid off to show you how gorgeous it is with flowers. It has that cut design. These are beautiful with the candle in them, with fairy lights in them, with an LED flame in them. They're beautiful on their own. They're beautiful with flowers in them. They're beautiful any way you want to use them. These are grand. These are important. These are wow, okay? We love to do some statement pieces. Those are statement pieces, and they are beautiful. All right, so I'm going to put these back here in front. Then we have these picture frames, and I think these are so beautiful. I love the blue and white in a picture frame. And again, there's 2 different sizes. These are really beautiful. Put your favorite pictures in there. It's just going to make them even more important, and it's another way to add just that pop of something fresh that goes with everything in the blue and white. Love those. Speaking of fresh, this is one of the largest lidded spice jars I've ever seen. It's a serious wow. Obviously, you can take the lid off and put flowers or branches in it. Use it with the lid on. It's absolutely beautiful. This is definitely going to be a deeper piece. It's a wow piece. It is signature. This is signature. It is, oh my gosh, talk about just completely changing the whole feel of a room. This does it. This huge, beautiful, grand, kind of deep spice jar is coming up this week, and then it's sitting on a beautiful Capiz stool that you can use as an accent table or a stool. And I find these are the kinds of things that you can never have too many of. How gorgeous. I think this is one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen.
It's beautiful.
Round, and all the beautiful shells that almost make
Mm-hmm.
up a leaf pattern. Just stunning.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning, stunning, stunning. One of my favorite Capiz stools I've ever seen, and that is coming up this week as well. So whew, we have so many things coming up this week. Okay, so that was a lot of jewelry, some fashion, beautiful home. We have more. David, you ready?
Yeah.
Don't forget, we're giving away one of those couture, Touch of Couture baseball caps to someone. And that means we're going to choose a comment at random before the end of the chat. And someone's going to win the cap. We're going to announce who won it before the end of the chat.
Is that why Ailey keeps commenting? She wants to win?
Right. That's it. We're gonna know, Ailey. All right. Okay, so back with more beautiful, beautiful jewelry. We have some more pieces coming up this week that I think are stunning. These earrings, I think, are really, really fun. These earrings in front.
Because they're a different variation on the stick earring that we've offered so many times. That bar earring that has been around for a long time because it's so popular, and it's become almost a classic. And it's still kind of an upscale look, but what they've done here now is they've taken 3 different bars, and the center bar is a little bit longer, and it's also micropaved finish, so you get that look, and it's really feminine. It's pretty. The pave look is so great, and the contrast of the polished borders, and then you have that little stud in at the top that connects, where you wear the earring, and there's so much movement as this dangles. Beautiful. As you touch it, the light hits it from all angles. I love the shape of this. It's kind of pointed at the end, so the way they've designed this is just really special. And again, I'd say it's taking the jewelry to the next level. What can we do that's a little bit different, not crazy, but something that just will make you stand out and say, wow, what is that? It looks very Italian. It has the Italian feel to it.
So these are, I think these are beautiful. And I have to say, when I was trying these on and wearing these, they are so good on. You really have to see them on. They're really beautiful on. I love them in all 3 colors. Those are coming up this week, and I think they're stunning. Now, right behind that, this is the most beautiful version.
Gosh, everyone has been looking at this.
Oh my gosh, this looks for the world like diamonds.
It does.
It looks like it came off your favorite movie. It is so beautifully done. We have it in all yellow, all black, all white, and it's just perfect.
It really is. I love the way there's almost an illusion. The way that stone is connected to the chain. You don't see anything. Like it's so well done.
It just looks like it's floating.
It looks like it's floating, and that's what's so beautiful about this. And the faceting of the stone is so unbelievable that it sparkles. But this is something that, again, is very wearable. I feel like this is that everyday look. You put this on, doesn't have to be going out for, you know, an elegant evening. It could be any time.
Oh, no, yeah, this is, you throw this on with a t-shirt and jeans, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Layer it with your other necklaces, wear it on its own. It looks like diamonds by the inch. Not by the yard, because it's going to be a closer fit. But it really looks like diamonds. Everything about it is beautifully done. And so much of it is the labor. And this is, again, this is done by a factory where there's so much hand labor. There's so much attention to detail. There is no difference between this and diamonds except that one is diamonds. I mean, it's just, and usually you can tell the difference just by the workmanship. You cannot tell the difference here.
Yep, and there's a nice extender on this, so you can really wear it depending on what you're wearing that day. The neckline can be perfectly situated for your outfit. I just think there's something very special, something very upscale about this, but not trying too hard. It's not like doing anything other than you put this on, they lay flat, and they sparkle. They just sparkle from all different directions, and it's like so simple, but it's a great idea.
So these are coming up this week, and I love them. When you see these in person, you're not going to believe it's not diamonds. It really, like, it'll even fool you looking at it up close, just to let you know. Now, speaking of absolutely beautiful, these earrings are amazing.
Yep.
And this is a beautiful, beautiful earring that we have in a number of different stones for you.
Yep, and this is the equivalent of that huggable hoop style that will never go out of style. This now, it takes the gem look, and it's a princess cut gemstone, and everything you see in white there is white topaz, and it's done with a hoop style, so it's got that hinge hoop, but it has that delicate drop on there, and I love that this is set not in a round, it's set in that princess cut because the light will hit that gemstone off of different angles. It's a very saturated stone, good quality, and I think it's a way of upgrading your traditional earring wardrobe.
So this one is done in white topaz, so it's that super clean, beautiful look that goes with everything. Then we have this beautiful amethyst.
Love the amethyst.
Then we have this gorgeous, gorgeous citrine, and we have that in both. Then we have it in a blue topaz. Then we have it in a green amethyst. So you have all these different gems, all beautifully done. The perfect little bit of sparkle, perfect little bit of movement, perfect little bit of color. And again, like you were saying, it's an earring you can live in. If you're saying, I love gemstone earrings, but I want something I can really wear, oh my gosh,
And I like the fact that it is a hoop style, because when you wear a hoop, you're going to get a little more dimension on the side versus just a wire coming down. You see, it will have a little bit different appearance. And you know, it's nice when you can have a hoop combined with a charm that dangles. And this charm is not removable, it's part of it, but it's still a different type of look, and it makes it more upscale and just a very beautiful interpretation of a gemstone earring.
Love. So those are also coming up. You might want to get a gemstone that is your birthstone, or just a gemstone that you love. I personally am not inhibited by my birthstone. I just like all different gems. Now, speaking of gems, this is absolutely astounding.
It really is.
To me, this looks like a crest. It looks like a beautiful something from fabric that you would find in Versailles. It's very rich, it's very beautiful, it's very ornate. I mean, the stonework in that is unbelievable.
It really is, and I love, as you described it, you described the design perfectly, and that's exactly what it is. You know, it has the insinuation of a cross, but it really is so much more. I love the way the swirls come around with that center, that big center gemstone. And you have blue topaz that is spread out throughout. That's 3.4 carats of that, and the center stone, which I believe is citrine. And so I've always loved the combination of blue and yellow together. I think it's beautiful. We used to have an earring that we did at QVC for a long time. That was that color combination from our friends, and it was this beautiful earring that went on and on, lived on forever. And I love this combination. I think it's so beautiful. I like the way the stones are cut. There's so much attention to detail on this, Lisa.
Crazy.
It's got some nice weight to it. This is all set in sterling silver, 18 karat over sterling, and this is by our friends in India, who are our good friend in India who created this for us.
So we, a number of years ago, we met this amazing young woman who really started her own kind of artisan jewelry business in India, and it was her vision to create beautiful things, work with a very select group of artists to create a beautiful working environment that creates beautiful things. And we love working with her. She is so dear, and never ceases to be grateful and never ceases to just come up with new ideas and be so ecstatic, and we love them as much as she does. And this is one of those, it's absolutely stunning. That's a wow.
It
That's
really
a
is.
serious wow.
And this is what we talk about when you talk about jewelry design.
Yeah.
How do you take it to the next level? This is exactly that. It's taking the gemstones and putting it in here and coming up with their own unique identity. And that's exactly what this designer has done for us.
So that is, again, some beautiful jewelry
Yep.
that we have coming up this week. Want to remind you that we don't even have all the jewelry
Yep.
for this week.
No,
I
stay
did want to
tuned.
show you some more of the beautiful home behind us. So this is a completely different look. So we were talking about purples and blues over there, lighter, cooler, fresher. This is rich, beautiful, and warm. So you have these gorgeous magnolias. This is going to be an orange-tipped red magnolia, which is stunning. We have this beautiful rose gold, shiny, amazing textured glass vase. How stunning is that? In the color, it's a rose gold color. These beautiful, beautiful jars with the French art on them. There's going to be different shapes and sizes, all 5 different options on this, and I love it in this rich, warm red in the colors. We have these beautiful kind of poppies to show you how beautiful the colors are. We have these beautiful flameless candles in a peachy glass. This is going to be your choice of 2 different heights in a 4-inch diameter that we're looking at right here, or 2 different heights in a 3-inch diameter. These flameless candles are so beautiful. These urns, a set of 2 urns with this beautiful distressing kind of patina on them. I love that. These beautiful pictures. Thank you for the pictures, Ailey, the beautiful picture frames. Ailey printed out these pictures as something nice to look into them. That really goes with the whole set. Isn't that stunning? By the way, you might notice the gears moving on that clock behind. The gear clock is one that we have had so many requests for this gear clock. We were able to just get a few more of those for you, so I'm so excited about that one. We have a beautiful set of candles. These, oh my gosh, smells so good.
Right?
This is the prettiest little set of candles in beautiful frosted glass. You're going to get different scents all in the one candle collection. It's actually going to be 3 different types of candles called Blooms and Berries, and it comes in a beautiful box. Now, I love this for birthdays, anniversaries, graduations. It's going to come in a beautiful box. Each one has its own little place, so it's going to make sure that they get there in beautiful shape. I love this for housewarming, hostess, again, graduation, birthday, thank you, summer wedding, whatever you want to. These are so beautiful, so rich, and you have beautiful fragrances like pomegranate and blackcurrant, and the list goes on and on. I love that kind of gift, because you know they're going to just love every single one of them, and love smelling them, and love burning them, and love looking at them, and they're so pretty. Oh, these beautiful large antiqued, love these candle holders. These are a wow. I have these in my library. Love them. Love them. Then this beautiful clock on this round base. How beautiful is that? I love having a clock in the room. That's a beautiful clock, and that's coming up as well. And then of course, once again, this is one of the larger jars that we have down here. So many beautiful things. I'm just going to show you a quick look. Sam, are you about ready? Who's choosing at random? Who's choosing at random? I love this blouse. How beautiful is this for summer? With the rich, beautiful colors and the embroidery. I can't even. Oh my gosh, look at the sleeves. This is going to be a sweater through the body, and then look at this beautiful, let me put it in front, this beautiful sleeve. Do you see that? It's a beautiful, gorgeous sleeve that comes out, and oh, it's just stunning. You will love that, love that, love that. This, oh my gosh. So there's going to be weddings, there's going to be graduations, there's going to be anniversary dinners out with friends, birthday dinners out with friends. How beautiful is this top? You can wear this with jeans and be super cute. Oh my gosh, or dress it up. Beautiful sequin sleeve, soft, just peachy champagne through the body. Oh my gosh, is that beautiful? This is one of those tops that is so beautiful, so elegant. This is that investment piece that you're always going to love. The fabric, oh my gosh, the quality, all this beautiful, beautiful design all around the top. And it's so flattering on. Oh my gosh, love. We also have this beautiful, beautiful status scarf, and I'm not even showing you all of it because we're in a hurry. Sorry about that. Then we have this beautiful, beautiful twin set in the blue. This is cut, so it's just so flattering on. Oh my gosh, you just want to curl up in this. This is like a hug. Oh, love. And you're gonna wear that in springtime. The young girls are gonna wear that with that off one shoulder and a little cami. Super cute. Oh, how beautiful.
It's so pretty.
The pink with the embroidery. Oh, stop with yourself. Speaking of pink, wait for it. This beautiful sweater in pinks and blues and this gorgeous gold. How gorgeous is this? Oh my gosh. This is the perfect layering piece because it looks like a jacket, but it's really lightweight and has faux leather on the sleeves. It's super cute for layering. This status look in a beautiful kind of mesh top. Definitely put a cami under it. Super, super cool. Great on its own. Great under jackets. And perfect with the Monaco and Blaze PS. And by the way, loving that. Amazing. If you want a summer bag, don't forget we have the Crescent Bag in white with the tassel. So cute. I took the brown version of this to Italy. We went on the trip and everybody loved it. Yeah, because I could. And and then the baseball caps in all three colors, black, gray, and the brand new pink.
Be happy.
And then look at this tote. Isn't this the sweetest? The beautiful flowers and kind of the black and white, and then a full color embroidery bee, yellow trim, leather handles. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is just summer. And then beautiful tops as well. Now, are you ready? Have you? Did you choose? Did somebody choose?
Yes,
Okay.
they chose.
Okay. These caps are Sam's favorite thing. So today was so funny, and we've been waiting for these and waiting for this. Today she sent a picture to the whole team holding the cap like this because we were so excited. So this cap we've offered before in the black and the gray. This week we're offering them again, and we're offering it in pink. And when Sam is holding it, remember, this is an actual piece of a couture bag. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And the pink is so fun. I love the pink. So Sam, who won the baseball cap?
Congratulations to Nita Marie.
Yay! Nina Marie! Send us an email at customercare@lisarobertson.com so we can send you your baseball cap. Love, love, love. Thanks, Sam! So it's so funny because Sam loves these baseball caps. The minute they came, she was like, and I'm going to need one of those, and I'm going to need one of those. I'm going to need one of those. All right, so thank you all so much for joining us this week. We had a wonderful time spending our hour with you. I want to remind you we have more great shopping coming up at 8 p.m. Don't forget the Diamond Cross ring started at noon today. Very, very popular. And beautiful advance orders from Vicenza over the weekend. So thank you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you shopping at 8. Bye.